Welcome back to our GMNC show. With me in studio this morning, I've got Tony Subramony to bring us our daily inspiration. Tony, good morning.
Good morning.
It's so good having you next to me again.
Great to be back. Yeah,
good
thanks
having
for
you
having
with
me. And yeah, it's good to have you back, Karen.
Oh,
It's been so while.
thank you. It has been, hasn't it? Yeah. So Tony, what's our message for the viewers today?
Yeah, I've got a tongue twister to talk about. What my topic is directionless existence.
Okay.
Directionless existence.
Directionless existence.
Yeah, but let me break it down.
Yeah.
It's basically when you get into a rut and you're kind of stuck in there. All right, now all of us have been through some traumatic experiences, and we've all had a kind of a fallout in certain instances, either financially, relationship, or whatever. Many of us have the ability to get going. Right? We look at it as a learning curve, we look at it as a lesson that we're experiencing, and we get going.
Yes.
But I want to talk to some of the viewers who seem to be stuck in this kind of situation, where they don't have the motivation, they don't have the inspiration, they don't have the oomph to get going.
Yeah, you're just kind of stuck in that same place.
Yeah. First of all, I want to say that you don't blame yourself for it, right? It's kind of a natural experience, but I want to emphasize that there's ways and means of getting out of it. And I want to encourage the viewers this weekend to take time to look at how we're going to get out of those situations. It's imperative, it's absolutely crucial that we take the decision now to say, I've had enough. Now, I am a recovering alcoholic, and there was a time when I said, listen, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I want to encourage the viewers to adopt that kind of thinking, that you're going to be sick and tired of where you are.
You have to be at that point,
Absolutely.
otherwise you can't go forward anymore. Yeah.
So what you're doing is you're looking at what you're currently experiencing, and you look at the results you're getting out of it. And if the results are good, well done. But most often the results are not exceptional, they're not what you want, and that's where it calls for this kind of attitude, that you must take ownership of where you are.
Yeah.
You know, the late Bob Proctor, who passed away about a month ago, said, we are our own biggest problem, and we are our own biggest solution. And the solution lies within us. You know, Taryn, it's so important to understand, I am not what I think I am. I am not what you think I am. I am what I think you think I am.
I hear what you say.
Let me repeat that. You know, I am not what I think I am. I am not what you think I am. I am what I think you think I am.
Yeah.
And that's where all the confusion comes in.
Yes.
We're kind of living our life based on what I think you think, based on what I think your perception of me is, and we got it all totally wrong.
Yeah, because I mean that molds you at the end, doesn't it?
Yes, right? So we're going to take ownership of who we are.
Yeah.
So one of the things I want to encourage the viewers to understand is that you are in control. No one else, and not your outside circumstances, right? Secondly, we have the potential to make that difference. I want to let the viewers into a secret. If we can practice this change in mindset for the next 21 days, we're good to go. Because that's when you're forming a new habit, and it becomes part of your daily routine. It's like exercising in the gym. It's
so
like,
it takes 3 weeks to get into it,
Yeah. The second secret I want to share with the viewers is repetition is king or queen. Right? So if you repeat all of this that I'm sharing on a daily basis, take time in the morning. You know, Robin Sharma talks about the premium hour, right? The time in the morning where you set aside this time just for you. Not to look at your plan for the day, not to look at your diary for the day, not to look at your cell phone for messages, but just to take time for you. And to look at that time where you sit back and say, this is what I'm putting in place, and this is what I'm going to follow for the rest of this day.
And we very seldom do that, don't
Yes.
we? Yeah.
Yes, very seldom we do that. So I want to encourage the viewers to take the time this weekend to start changing that mindset. When that mindset starts changing, obviously your results starts changing as well. And the idea, the thinking behind the whole thing is that we do have the potential to make the difference in our lives. Let's not wait for our supervisor or our parents to make that difference. And when we make that difference, Terence, we're actually breaking ties with our past history. You know, what our ancestors and what our grandparents and parents have brought in, we're breaking ties. So we don't need to be on that autopilot day in and day out. Break the cycle and start going on manual. Yeah. The other thing we have to understand is that when we get into that kind of situation, you start attracting opportunities that connect with that new mindset. And that's where the excitement comes in. That's where the enthusiasm
Everything
comes.
rolls on.
Yes. So that's exactly what you're putting out into the universe and what you're going to get back. I don't want to be insensitive to what has happened in the past 2 years throughout the world, including us in South Africa. With the lockdown, it's become quite traumatic. You know, we've lost loved ones and people have lost jobs. But I want to encourage the viewers to take the time now. Make that committed decision to make the change.
Make
And
the
lastly, I want to say, talk to someone. You know, you got to have someone who is your accountability partner, who is ensuring that you're doing what you're supposed to do. Now, I want to offer the viewers an opportunity to connect with me at any time. If you want to have more information on this and you want an accountability partner, you've got one, free of charge. My number is 081-533-6565.
Tony,
That's it.
absolutely amazing. Guys, it's an opportunity of a lifetime. Make the change, take matters into your hands, and contact Tony. You've got it. You've got his number, free of charge. Tony, what a lovely message this morning.
Thank you,
so
Deborah.
much. I'm sure you're going to be flooded with phone calls.
That's okay.
But we all need that person, like you
Yes.
said. And if you can be someone's person,
Absolutely.
I mean, brilliant. Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you,
Sure,
Tony.
sure, sure.
We're going to go into an ad break. And after the ad break, we've got Matt Williams with our sports segment.